Just rock. I'm here with you. It's all
All right,
good.
man. I appreciate you, brother. Appreciate this. All right, you ready to do this?
Waiting on you, Travis.
All right, everybody. Welcome to the
Next episode
of the Everyday Joe Show. I'm your host, the Travis Reed. You might have heard of me before.
Well, 2 people have heard of you this week.
2. I'll take 2, baby.
Tens and tens.
Tens and tens of listeners. That, my friend, is Tooth. Tooth, how are you now?
Not so bad, how are you now?
Oh, not so bad. Good than you.
Thank you.
What are you drinking, buddy?
Dr. Pepper Zero.
Dr. Pepper
I like
Zero.
to say zero instead of zero.
You do, don't you?
I like to say zero.
That's how you say it.
Uh-huh.
I'm drinking nothing.
I was going to ask you, but there's nothing over there to ask about.
I forgot.
You're having a surprise.
Josh, what you drinking tonight, buddy?
I'm absolutely drinking nothing, but if we're drinking nothing, we basically drinking Dr. Pepper because Dr. Pepper has no taste.
Oh!
Ooh, look
Josh
at that
Ball.
face. Ooh, look at that face.
That's
Oh, he's fixing to go home, Josh.
What does Dr. Pepper taste like?
It tastes like 23 flavors of awesome.
I can't believe what. Give me 4 of the flavors that Dr. Pepper tastes like.
Caramel, cherry, a little bit of cinnamon, and apricot.
Dr. Pepper tastes like a paper cut in a cough.
Oh,
Look at him. Look at his face.
yeah.
He's rethinking his whole life, Josh.
Oh.
He's a Dr. Pepper aficionado, if you will.
Anything that says anything that ends with an odd number of flavors ain't a real flavor. Let's not do that.
Oh, man.
Well, opinions are like buttholes. Everybody's got one. Yours stinks.
Oh, shots
I'll
fired.
let you have it.
Everybody has a right to their opinion. Yours is wrong. That's all it
just
is,
not
Mr.
right.
Josh.
Oh, man. Hey, Josh, tell everybody where you're from. I've been following you on Facebook for a hot minute now, it seems. And I never knew where you're from.
Listen, first of all, I want to say I appreciate you from following me on the best platform on social media, which is Facebook, the unadulterated, untethered, unbothered social platform. So to all you people out there that got negative things to say about Facebook, it brings us together. Thank you for saying that.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for saying that.
Secondly, I'm from a small town called Immokalee, Florida, about 20,000 people in it, but I reside in Naples, Florida.
Oh, Naples.
Oh.
Naples, look how excited he got. No Dr. Pepper down here.
Naples.
Naples. So are you Florida man? Is that what you were?
I am from Florida, but I am not Florida man. I know the guy that is Florida man on TikTok, but Florida man is not a real thing. Florida man consists of all you out of towners coming down here and doing something stupid for a weekend and then going back home.
Hey, you're right.
That sounds about accurate.
Yeah, I've been Florida man one weekend.
You see what I mean? It's
It was
y'all. You got to read the fine print on those articles. Tennessee man comes to Florida for 3 days and marries an alligator, then moves back to Chattanooga, Tennessee. Y'all don't read the fine print.
He knows JT.
He does.
Yeah, we know that. We know that guy.
Oh my gosh.
So high school, what we play sports or anything like that?
Yeah. Immokalee. Shouts out to Immokalee High School, IHS, the home of Edrin James,
No.
James, J.C. Jackson, Mackenzie Alexander. We are NFL. Dearness Johnson, who's a running back for the Jacksonville Jaguars. We are NFL beacon.
Man, I loved Edrin James, dude.
Hey, he the coolest dude ever. I love the fact that he was himself his entire career in a positive way, stayed out of trouble. I actually spoke to him last week. I'm supposed to do his podcast real soon.
Oh, man.
Yeah, but
big time there, man. I'm a Arizona Cardinals fan, and when he went to Arizona, I was like in heaven.
Okay. So you a big Edrin James fan for real, because that's right before he stopped being Edrin James.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Now, in high school, I played football, basketball, and tennis.
Tennis?
I'm a phenomenal tennis player.
Oh, I'm pretty good at beer pong.
That's not. Oh my gosh, Lord, it's gonna be one of them interviews. You good at pickleball too, aren't you?
Oh, he can pickleball now. He can pickleball.
Oh my gosh, no.
He like to be in the kitchen, man. He like to stay in the kitchen.
Pickleball is not a sport, man.
Hey, I sweated and I rubbed my fat butt. It felt like a sport to me.
I mean, we're not in a league or anything, man, but we're being active. I mean, you are knocking us a lot.
No. I'm knocking you. For the 29 flavors in that non-existent Matrix soda. Soon as Neo got to the Matrix, what do you think they offered him? A Dr. Pepper.
Give me some grape drink or something then. I mean, I what do you want me to drink? Fago? What do you got? What's in the fridge, Travis? What's in the fridge?
Beer.
See, I don't want beer.
Okay, stick with your 31
What
flavor.
about, hey, Josh, what about Sprite?
Sprite, you can fry a piece of chicken with Sprite. Put that down. I drink sink water before drinking Sprite.
Hey, can spring water? Can I get away with spring water?
We can do trailer water. We can do water.
Trailer water.
Take some trailer water.
Yes. I got some Jack Daniels 10-year-old over here.
You said Jack Daniels?
Yeah.
Lord.
It's right down. It's like 10 minutes from here, 15 minutes.
Lord, Chet's gonna be on fire. Chet's gonna be on fire.
Hey, according to your videos, we drink moonshine.
Do you no. Do you drink moonshine like the fake stuff, or do you drink that stuff that will knock the skin off your ankles?
I'm talking about the stuff that tastes like kerosene and gasoline and diesel mix.
I got some.
Listen, liquid Viagra, the real moonshine from Tennessee and Kentucky. It's nothing like it. It can make a deaf person hear. It can make a blind person see. It can make a mannequin pee. I'm telling you.
It can make a deaf person hear. You make a blind person see.
It can make a mannequin pee.
So let's get to the meat and potatoes here. Your internet sensation, how did this come about?
2013 was a weird year in my life. I was just looking for a career change. I was a security guard at a hotel. I went to college, got a couple degrees, and I was like, what am I doing with my life? And I always thought I was funny. A lot of people always tell you should be a comedian. To the people that tell their friends they should be comedians, I hate y'all. Stop telling your friends that. We should not be comedians. It's the toughest profession known to man. And I said, you know what? I'm going to throw myself a comedy show. I'm going to see how it goes. And if it works, I'll do it. And I did terrible, but the comedy show worked. It was a phenomenal turnout. And everybody had a good time. And at that time, Vine was big.
I remember Vine.
And I didn't want to be this old, chubby black dad on Vine. So I found a way to do the humor I wanted to do, which I called adult humor on Facebook. Because it was either Facebook or Vine. It was no TikTok and Twitter and all this stuff. And Instagram wasn't even Instagram. You could only post pictures at that point. So I did the Facebook thing, did a couple viral videos with my mother, cleaned up my act so I didn't swear as much online, and boom, I took off.
Man, I remember the first time I saw you, I seen a couple where you were like, you're doing the your 5 things.
Yes, sir.
And you did one on WWE, and I'm
Stone Cold Steve Austin, greatest wrestler of all time, the Michael Jordan of the WWF.
There you go.
Oh, he got the original.
Yeah. I'm not sure what the topic was. I'm like, all right, I think this guy might be related to me because he looks about the same age and he likes wrestling. We're gonna rock. And I got in a wormhole and started watching all your videos, and you start talking about 5 things don't do with the redneck.
Yes, sir.
I knew every one of those guys you were talking about.
You were probably every one of those guys I'm talking about.
You might be right.
Shots out to all my redneck followers. Yeet, yeet. All of y'all.
Well, he's Jay Uso now.
Yeet. I got chopped by a professional wrestler on the show, Josh.
Who?
Cowboy James Storm.
How did it feel?
It hurt and it bruised, and that part's not fake.
So I was just going to ask you, since that happened to you, do you have a newfound respect for professional wrestlers?
100% had a respect to start with, but it added to that respect because I already knew they were athletes. I've been promoting that for a long time. They're athletes. What they're doing in there is real work. It's just a lot of it is still choreographed, and that's fact. But the hits that they're taking, the chops and the slaps and the smacks on the ring, that's real, and they're tough.
How big are you?
I'm about 6 foot, 240 pounds.
So I always thought I could take a wrestler until I seen Stone Cold Steve Austin in real life. That's a grown man.
Yeah.
All the way grown.
Cowboy James Storm swallows me whole. I thought I was a pretty big sized guy, but this dude makes me look like a tiny person.
You know who else is huge? Goldust.
Who's that?
Goldust.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes. It was what, 6'6", isn't he?
I want to say 6'5", 6'6", got to be at least 270.
Yeah.
I always thought I was like, if a grown man approached me wearing a life-size condom, I would beat him to sleep. Absolutely not.
No,
Goldust put his hands on me. I'm folding and cooking him whatever he wants.
I'm
folding like a lawn chair.
Whatever you want me to do, Mr. Dust. Whatever you want me to do, Mr. Dust.
Mr. Dust. Hey, I'm gonna call my government name. I met Undertaker at a restaurant in Nashville one time, and when they say he's 6'10", they are not kidding. That dude is 6'10".
Like, and for them to be as agile as they are, they definitely deserve way more respect, and credit that we give them. It's more than entertainment. It's a lifestyle. It's dietary restriction. It's discipline. So wrestlers definitely deserve more credit than we give them as normal.
They can't be scared of needles. That ain't good for the business. You
know? Back in the 80s, it was. I got to wrestle a match, Josh.
Travis is the six-man tag team champion. He's got a trophy over here we can show you in a moment.
Yeah.
Wait, you were in choreographed wrestling in Tennessee?
Yes, sir.
Who are you people?
Huh?
Who are you people?
Well, rednecks from Texas. We're not even rednecks is the bad thing.
Nah, listen. Let's be clear. Let's go ahead and end this debate. If you are Caucasian male and you are from Tennessee in the woods and you live a certain lifestyle, I'm sorry, sir, you're a redneck.
I'll take it.
All rednecks are not. See, and this is the thing. I'm tired of the negative connotation behind rednecks. All rednecks aren't Joe Dirt. Like there are well-dressed, briefcase-toting, normal car driving rednecks. It's a lifestyle. If you good living, if you can hunt, if you like moonshine, if you got a woman thicker than peanut butter through a cold garden hose, you probably are a redneck, sir. I'm sorry.
That's thick.
Well, I don't hunt and I don't fish. I'm probably really not a redneck by all of the definitions. I live in a subdivision, man. There ain't even really trees around.
Yeah, you're like Macaulay Culkin white.
Yeah, that's you got it. You nail on the head right there.
You got to take your shoes off before you drive in his neighborhood.
Hold on, what'd you say?
You got to take your shoes off before you drive into his neighborhood.
I don't even know if you're Caucasian. You might be Canadian. We might have to put a tariff on you.
That's gonna be the 51st state.
That's right. Putting tariffs on tooth over here.
Yeah, you might not be American. Who are you?
No, I'm American, but my wife, she'll hunt. We got two nice deer heads on the wall at home that she got.
She'll drink moonshine.
I'll drink moonshine. I'll get right and have fun and do.
Listen, do me a favor. Do me a favor tonight. When you get home, tell the man of the house I said what's up. Josh Bray said hi.
You won't be the first person on the list, but I will let her know.
I like you.
I've had many a person to tell the man of the house hello.
I like you. You fun.
I try.
Yeah, you do a good job. All right, guys, we're going to take our first break here. We got more with Josh Bray coming up a little bit later. We'll have some burning questions for Josh. I'm excited. I hope he's seen these movies.
Burning. Hope I've been safe.
Yeah. As long as it don't burn when you pee, you should be fine. It should be fine. You're listening to the Everyday Joe Show, brewed by the Common John Brewing Company here on 93.9 The Duck. All right, guys, welcome back to the Everyday Joe Show, brewed by the Common John Brewing Company here on 93.9 The Duck, episode 367. That's Tooth. That's Josh Bray. That's me, the Travis Reed. We've been talking to Josh. We've been breaking down redneck status, definitions of rednecks. Tooth and I are one.
Well, you are.
Yes, I'm pretty redneck. Redneck that has 80 pairs of shoes and mostly Jordan.
I mean, you're upscale. You're a classy redneck.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're a country bumpkin. It's all good.
Country bumpkin. Now, I did think about this today, John. Now, you came to Tennessee. You went to a football game, didn't
you? Hey, shouts out to my second favorite football fan base, the Tennessee Volunteers, VOLS, Vols. You either a Vol or you a ball, and you don't want to be a sack. Let's go, Tennessee.
Vol, you're a ball. You don't want to be a sack. I'm going to borrow that, Josh, if you don't mind.
Yeah, you can have it. It's all good. I love Tennessee.
So I saw that, and then Tennessee fans are doing the Gator Chomp, and I did not particularly care for that.
Listen, I did something that very few men have been able to do in our lifetime, which is bridge one of the biggest hate fan bases in history. I feel like I was a part of that, me being a Gator fan, bleeding blue, loving Tebow, and being embraced by Tennessee fans. I felt that it was only right for the Volunteer Nation to do a Gator chump, and y'all look great doing it.
Man, I did a little tiki talk on it. I couldn't. We can't do that.
Listen, I have to give Matt props because it's all about bridging that gap of what he just said, the rivalry, the hatred. That was beautiful to me. I think it was amazing, and good on you for making it happen.
Yeah, and listen, y'all welcome. Now, I will say this: the peace did not last long. It lasted a little over a week, and then we were back to hating each other. At one point, after Tennessee beat us, I had to change my social media name to Kneel and Volunteer Pray. I did it. I was a man of my word. I did it. I even printed out the license plate T-shirts. Shouts out to everybody that bought a Kneel and Volunteer Pray shirt. They're still online. Just Google it and it'll come up. And I remember being on Twitter one day. And side note, to all the men out there, please appreciate the female fan base in Tennessee because y'all women are 12 out of 10s. Y'all got the finest fan base in America. It's not even close. And one of the finest women on Twitter told me, I said something, and she was like, "Don't you ever compare?" I said, "You're like a 6 out of 10." She was like, "I think you got me confused with the Florida Gators record." I changed my Twitter handle that day.
Wow.
I changed my Twitter handles that day, and she was gorgeous and she was nice, but she came for my throat. she came for my throat.
For the jugular, son.
Yeah, she stabbed me. I didn't even see that coming.
Man. Oh.
You got me confused with the Florida record.
God almighty, hon. That's what I'm talking about.
And she was beautiful, so I couldn't unfollow her, but I hate her.
I hate
her. Yeah, and you gotta be careful with the ones you follow and then take you out on a date and then the mama show up. That was a little thing a couple weeks ago, wasn't it?
Oh, you did your research.
I was watching it in real time, huh?
Listen, it was a situation where a young lady offered me her phone number, and I thought I was gonna go to Cheesecake Factory with her. She said, "Meet at Cheesecake Factory." Then her mama and her sister showed up, and then her sister wanted me to get something to go for her children and stuff. I get myself caught up in real weird situations by being an entertainer. But you know, I'm free. And my mama called me, went off on me about that situation. Yes. And said, "Baby, you too old to be going through this. You got to watch women." But women, I hope y'all understand. I'm just because I'm famous don't mean I got money. Okay, you gonna have to pay for these dates.
Yes,
my man.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's 2025. You know what I'm saying? It's all about equality. You got.
How do y'all feel about that? Would y'all let a woman pay for you guys?
I let my wife pay for me all the time, man.
We ain't talking about your wife. That don't count. If you were a single man, listen, you love your wife, she beautiful, she run the house, and you wear the muumuu at night. We understand that. But if you were in the dating field, would you let a woman pay for the date?
Let me see if I can explain it to somebody who's as dense as can't understand what I'm saying. She was not my wife the whole time. We was dating. She paid for stuff then. It doesn't bother me.
Your wife picked up the tab?
When we was dating, there was times that she picked up the tab. Yes.
Shouts out to your wife, man.
She's a good woman.
Dude, she's the best.
Yeah, she she don't want an entanglement. She don't need a side dude.
I mean, I don't know. You can talk to her. I can't really speak on her behalf. She's a grown woman, but
listen, absolutely not. I will not approach a bald-headed white man's wife with this skin tone.
Guy. I don't know how I didn't know about you sooner, man. You should have been famous back in 2013.
Yeah.
Listen, hold on. Hey, so would you let a woman pay for you?
Yeah.
Wouldn't mind.
Yeah.
And what would you do after she pay for you? What are you willing to do?
Whatever she told me to, drill sergeant.
See, men, we gotta stop being so easy. That's why women don't want to pay for us. Look how easy, look how ready you was to just go home to the bedroom. You ain't even fight her. Women are shooting 98% from the free throw line. That's a men like us.
They're shooting better than Steph from 3 for sure.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I can't help it, man. I can't. If they buy, they pay for my beer tab at the brewery. I'm like, okay.
You can't be this easy, man.
But I'm taking now, so I have to.
I mean, he's
You can
always
still
been
be
this easy.
tough.
She won't let me.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just kidding. She's probably listening. I can't.
We gotta have an intervention, man. We gotta sit down and have a come to Jesus moment, man.
I come to pray.
Come to pray moment.
Come
Cause
to
we
pray.
can't be this easy, man. A woman give me a cup of water and I'm ready to tattoo her name on my lower back. I can't be this easy, man. I need some friends in higher places, like Jesus' niece.
Oh my God. Oh, getting the vapors, my man. Getting the vapors.
He said, "A woman give me a cup of water. I'm going to tattoo her name on my back."
Tell me I'm lying.
You're right. You're right. No,
men are willing to do anything when if a woman says good morning, we telling our friends, she said good morning to me. She winked at me. She shook my hand. We too easy.
You're right.
You're right.
I can't argue with you when you're right, man. You're right.
No, you're all the way right. I'm terrible.
Smile at me and be pretty and see what happens. Smile at me and be pretty and see what happens.
You got a ring on your finger. I know what happened.
Yeah,
I saw it.
Get a ring on that finger.
All right, let's stay on track. I'm getting us off focus. So
dude, you're awesome.
There is no track on this show. That's the great part about it. There is no track. That's how we've lasted this long. I don't know how. So you had a great time at the football game. Have you ever been to a NASCAR race?
Yeah, of course. I went to a NASCAR race, and he gonna kill me because his name escaping me right now. He actually saw the autograph my hat. It was a lower tier NASCAR driver, but him and his crew hit me up, and they said, "Hey, Josh, you want to go to Daytona 500 to the prelims?" And I was like, "Yeah, of course. I want to go to the Daytona. I want to go to the Daytona 500." And I went to the Daytona 500. And to all my black listeners out there right now, while we are buying Air Jordans, white people have made New Balance billionaires. New Balance has NASCAR fans in a chokehold. You understand me? They got colors I didn't even know existed at NASCAR races. So if you want to get rich, put your stock in some New Balances. I want to tell y'all that.
The 442s.
I went to the Daytona 500, phenomenal race. You want to talk about athletic men? We got to give more recognition to the guys that changed those tires on the pit stops. It's phenomenal, real intense. It's nothing like being on the track. If you and your spouse are having intimate problems, take her to a NASCAR race. Let her stand on the track, and it will vibrate everything out of her body.
Did you go to the one last year?
I didn't go last year.
Oh, we went last year, and we walked on the track, and I took a picture of 3 generations of these fellas standing out there. All 3 of them had New Balance 442s on.
You see what I mean? Hold on, New Balance what?
They're like 442s, I think.
See, I didn't even know they had numbers and names to them.
Yeah, they do. I had my Jordans. I had Jordan 7s on.
White people, y'all hide the real cool stuff from us. See, wait till I go to the mall on Friday. I'm buying me some 442, some 447. Watch, I am finna infiltrate this thing. New Balance are the Jordans of NASCAR.
They really are.
100%.
Brooks and On Cloud are coming in strong, so be careful. Be on the lookout for those 2 shoes. So,
that's like the hipster shoes.
Yeah, that's the hipster white folk shoe there for sure. I saw this just recently. You didn't care for Five Guys burger.
Yeah, you did not like that burger at all.
So with Five Guys, first of all, I don't think a hamburger should cost $123.
Here.
Secondly, I don't understand. Like they give us French fries like they angry with us. They throw them in the bag, then they spray them with a water hose. We need these fries wet and thick as possible when they eating these burgers. Now the burger ain't terrible, but it just can't be compared to Culver's or Whataburger. Whataburger is the greatest burger in American history. And if you've never eaten a burger out of Texas, you've never eaten a Whataburger.
See, I'm with you on this. The first time I went to Texas, the second time, and the third time. Look, the second time I went to Texas, I stayed at a hotel, and at the end of the driveway of the hotel was a Whataburger. I ate that place 6 times in 3 days.
See, you see what I mean?
I love Whataburger.
I had a Culver's on Saturday.
Culver's is bomb deal.
Don't sleep.
Culver's be hitting. What does Tennessee have in regards to burgers?
Well, where we live in Manchester, we're famous for Bonnaroo, the music and arts festival. It's right across the road from my house.
Mhm.
We have a place called Jiffy Burger. It's a local eatery. Jimmy Buffett ranked it number 3 on his burgers in Tennessee. Lots of famous folk have ate there. If you ever come up, they make this thing called a grilled cheeseburger. It's on Texas toast, 32 pounds of butter on each side of the Texas toast, and then a greasy burger that has more grease than those fries from Five Guys, and then all the toppings, whatever you want.
It is a
Fantastic.
great burger.
Oh, fantastic!
It's fantastic. I'll give
You
it
want to
that.
know
It's-
you want to know the most overrated food item Tennessee have?
Sure.
Hot chicken.
You don't like hot chicken?
I wish y'all would take it off the menu, put a shoestring around it, and choke it to death. Hot chicken is terrible.
I agree. Like the Nashville
I
hot.
like you. I
It's
knew I
ter-
like. Ain't it terrible?
It's terrible because look, man, I like to have some flavor. Once you put so much out there that you just taste, it's nothing. It's nasty. It's not good.
But
It ruins chicken. It ruins chicken.
Tennessee people swear by it.
They crazy.
I give or take. Hattie B's. I have a friend of mine that works at the same company we work for, black gentleman. He goes to Hattie B's every weekend, but he doesn't get the hot chicken. He gets regular chicken because he agrees with you, says it's trash.
Hattie B's is fire.
But hot chicken is still trash.
Oh my gosh. You know what's the best restaurant in Tennessee? I don't know if this is Nashville. And I'm not being funny. Y'all gonna laugh. I know y'all are because y'all already goofy. It's like they turned the plantation into a restaurant. You walk in, what is it called? See, he laughing already.
I don't know.
I think it's called Monell's.
I don't know it. I've never heard of it.
It literally had to be a plantation. And you walk in, and it's like buffet style seating. They make strangers sit together and pass dinner plates and everything. You never heard of it.
There's one in Lynchburg that does that.
And there used to be one, it's Courtner's Mill did the same thing.
Yeah.
What is it called?
We had one in like Normandy called Courtner's Mill. It's like a same thing. It's a buffet style and you sit with strangers and
Yeah.
Does it have like the big white pillars that when you walk in the house?
no, not in ours. No.
The one I went to in Lynchburg did, for sure.
Yeah. This house definitely has a feel that when I walk in the door, my ancestors are mad at me. It definitely has a Cracker Barrel type feel to it. But the food was fire.
What is wrong with you, hon? Oh
No,
my God.
listen, if you've ever been to a Cracker Barrel, have you guys ever walked into a Cracker Barrel with your black friends and it kind of just feels like, bro, you probably wanted to stay close to me, hold my pocket. Because if the ghosts start hunting you, they're gonna pull you, not me. Y'all can't tell me Cracker Barrel is not kind of sort of one-sided inviting. Those rocking chairs do not scream, we are family.
My problem's all the nooses at ours. That's what's throwing me off.
What'd you say?
Why's ours got all the nooses in Tennessee? All the Cracker Barrels got nooses outside.
I'm telling you, Cracker Barrel does not want Josh Prey in it. But them damn crispy pancakes are phenomenal.
Well, that's I only eat breakfast at Cracker Barrel because the rest of the food has no flavor.
Because black people ain't cooking it.
That's what I'm see. We've not been invited to the cookout.
Yeah, y'all. No, what happened is y'all were invited to the cookout. Then y'all took over the cookout, and then y'all took our recipes and put raisins in the potato salad and ruined the cookout. Nobody told y'all to put a raisin in the potato salad. Like who? I just want to know which one of my white friends' granddad looked at potato salad and said, "You know what would be good in this? A raisin." Like, listen, we don't get a pass either because you know it was a black person that looked at a waffle and said, "Put a piece of chicken on top of it." That'll be good together.
That person was just really high.
I like a chicken and waffle though.
I'll
eat that. I don't put the syrup on it. I ain't gonna lie, but I like a chicken and waffle.
I'll drown that son of a gun in syrup. Hide and watch. I'll do it.
Well, y'all blood pressure probably is so high.
Oh, you got no idea.
I got really good blood pressure, actually. Thank you for asking.
I don't. I'm short and squatting a whole lot of body, and my blood pressure through the roof. All right, guys, we're gonna take another break. We got a little bit more with Josh here. We got to talk about some more of his 5 things I enjoy so much, and then we're gonna see where he's coming. Maybe he's coming near us soon.
I hope so.
We don't know.
Yes,
You're
sir.
listening to the Everyday Joe Show, brewed by the Coffee Job Brewing Company here on 93.9 The Duck.
Ben told me to.
What's wrong? All right, guys, welcome back to the Everyday Joe Show, brewed by the Common Job Brewing Company here on 93.9 The Duck, episode 367. That's Tooth. That's Josh Bray. It's me, the Travis Reed. All right, Josh. So, like I said earlier, I enjoy the 5 things. What has been your favorite 5 things that you've done?
If I had to go top 3, it'll definitely be 5 things to know before going to a gun range with your redneck friends. 100%. 5 things to know. 5 things to know before going to a Hispanic barbecue, and 5 things to know before going clubbing with white people. That was number 1.
That was number 1. I gotta watch that.
Yeah, I ain't seen that.
Clubbing with white people was that was probably my most viral video. I actually had to delete it off Facebook. It was like at 60 million views.
Holy God.
Yeah, that one had went stupid. And the reason I think that was so popular, it was so close to home, because if you got any white friends, first of all, my videos aren't to make fun of white, Hispanic, black. It's to bring people together and show how alike we are. But the white one, it just hit home because, I'm sorry, but white people, when they go clubbing, y'all do things very distinctly, and it shows from the way your women, like you two, y'all might go out and y'all women gonna dance together and they gonna hate when another man approaches them, and they gonna get drunk and start saying, "This is my song." Somebody's gonna do Coyote Ugly and get on top of a bar and dance. You gonna have one white guy that's probably 5'3", but he got nuts the size of Shaq. He gonna want to fight every bouncer because he's too drunk. White people don't know how to go home immediately after the club. You go out to a club with a white person on a Friday, you probably gonna come home on that Wednesday at 4 p.m. 100% positive. So that
will take you 2 to 3 business days to get home.
Yeah, it was the most honest one. So I love that one.
You're 100% right on every one of those.
I live that one. I live that one. Like right now, he said he ain't masculine, and you take your shoes off, you get enough moonshine in him, and he would want to fight a wall. and listen, and the thing about white men are so protective over their black friends. They would, hey, this Josh, that's my black friend. You got a problem with him? You got a problem with me. That's my buddy. I'll kick your ass. I've known him since the 3rd grade, damn it. He's banged my wife for me. I'll die for him.
My wife for me.
Sounds like my friend.
See? You see what I mean?
You're right.
A white man will fight for a black man. Like, man, listen, get him drunk and let be his homeboy. Like, there's nobody. He will fight 1,000 police officers and sit in a jail cell with you. Fuck that, Josh. They shouldn't have said that. Yeah.
You're right.
On this video. 100%.
No, I don't know if of all the ones I've seen yours, I guarantee I've had to see it if it had 60 million.
Wait do you see that one?
Yeah, that was. I'll tell you, one of my favorite ones was you talking about the movie Tombstone.
The who?
The movie Tombstone.
Oh, I'll be your Huckleberry.
Yeah.
Yes,
when you said that was your favorite movie, I knew then he's my play cousin.
Listen,
I'm related to people in Florida.
When that man slapped him and said, "Are you gonna do something about it or just stand there and bleed?" He could have had my mama. Mom, I'm sorry, Mom. This cowboy wants you, Mom. I close my eyes, Mom. You gotta let him have you, Mom. Are you gonna do something or stand there and bleed?
Oh, that was a great line. And on top of it, it's Billy Bob Thornton that's getting slapped. So you're like,
yes, it's Billy Bob Thornton of all people.
That's what you get, hon.
I think movies like that aren't made anymore because people are so against masculinity. They feel like masculinity is toxic now, which I just don't agree with. I just think men could be men sometimes.
Yeah, that's a man movie, but
that's a guy's movie.
That was my movie when I came home from the bar when in my early 20s.
On Wednesday night after he left Friday.
Black friend still in the driveway asking to go home.
That time. So when I would come home, that was the movie I put on to go to sleep to.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it just relaxed me. I loved it.
You probably needed a hug.
Josh,
I ain't saying go to sleep to the movie.
Oh, yeah, it relaxes me.
There's nothing more relaxing than some gunslinging in the West.
Like, you are a redneck.
Yeah, like heavy metal music relaxes me.
Most of us want a box fan in the window.
Yeah.
Like white noise.
Yeah.
You want gunslinging and people dying?
Yeah. It's fine. Everything's good.
You need a hug. You sure you ain't drinking that Dr. Pepper?
It might be, no.
Man, I'm drinking Dr. Pepper and I don't have
You need a hug, man.
Man, come on. And I would be remiss if I got to talk. You do a spectacular Mike Tomlin.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
The eyes is what sells it for me.
Hey, shouts out to all the fans in Pittsburgh that encouraged that, promoted those videos, those press conferences. Mike Tomlin has a brother in real life that absolutely hates my guts.
Oh no!
So a couple people that are related to Mike Tomlin, they encourage the videos, say they think he's fun. He thinks they're funny. They understand it's just an impression. But he has a brother that if he catches me in a dark alley, it might not be no more Josh Prey videos. He hates me.
Oh my God, it's a joke.
Like, nah. He said people, I'm making fun of his brother where people want him fired and I'm being a sellout. Okay. Whatever.
I think you're just doing it to make people laugh.
That literally.
And I don't feel like you're making light of Mike Tomlin. You're not making fun of Mike Tomlin.
And I do think Mike Tomlin is probably one of the more intelligent coaches in the league. I just think his anecdotes and his philosophy rub some people the wrong way. But as far as intellectual ability in the way he speaks, you can tell he's a reader. He has an extensive vocabulary, and he's an intelligent man.
Oh, yeah. When they were talking about a few weeks ago, was Mike Tomlin on the hot seat? I was like, he better not be because he'll get a job tomorrow.
He ain't on no hot seat.
No.
Pittsburgh ain't stupid.
No. I agree 100% on that. 100%. So before we get going here, I need to ask you a couple questions.
Let's do it.
All right. The first one. One celebrity, living or dead, that you would like to hang out with.
I would love to spend a day with BB Rexha.
Hey, now that's a good answer.
Wow.
Yeah, I just think BB Rexha is real. I think she's one of the baddest women on the planet. She's uberly talented when it comes to her vocal ability. And it seems like she looks like she smells good and she'd be hilarious.
Man, that's a good answer.
That's a very good answer, Josh. I really respect that answer.
See how easy y'all are? See how y'all signed up BB Rexha? Hell yeah, I like that, Josh.
Well, wait a minute now. You just had a good answer, Josh. You've had to see some of these shows where the people have had bad answers because I've let them have it.
Oh,
Nah, BB Rexha just looked like she everything. I love to spend a day with BB Rexha.
I think the one thing you said about that really hits is she does look like she smells good all the time.
It looked like behind her ear would just smell like 86 orgasms.
That's a lot.
Yes. Calgon, take me away.
Yeah.
BB, come here. Let me smell that ear.
Oh man, mine's changed a couple times. Ric Flair was mine for a long time.
I saw him in the airport the other day.
Oh, really?
Yeah, cool dude.
Prince is another one of mine. That's my favorite. One of my favorite concerts I've ever seen is Prince. That dude was amazing.
Do you think Prince was masculine?
I think Prince was so not masculine, it made him masculine. Like, dudes wanted to be Prince. Like, when I was a kid, Purple Rain come out.
What was it about him?
Because you looked at him and you knew for a fact there is no possible way he's not getting the girl he wants.
I don't just can't see it. Who? Okay, let me ask you a question. And I know you're interviewing me. Who is this generation's Prince?
Well, by the number of kids, Nick Cannon.
Nah, but he don't. You stupid. You are stupid. Nah, he don't got the appeal. Who has
no, I was joking. Yeah, I don't know if there could be.
I don't think I don't see anybody that's comparable to Prince, and nobody that I would put in the same class. Even for today's no, there ain't no Prince out there.
I can't see it. That to me, he's like just his own enigma. He's his own.
You want to know who was the closest thing to Prince, in my opinion? And y'all gonna laugh.
Taylor Swift.
Who?
Why? Why would you say Taylor Swift? Why?
Because of the appeal.
The person that had Prince appeal in the 90s that nobody wants to admit it to. Y'all ready?
Okay.
Pauly Shore.
Pauly.
Stop.
Never mind.
Think about it.
I did right before I said his full name. Yeah.
Extremely feminine, extremely himself. Women, for some reason, found him very sexy.
I didn't find him feminine, but I get what
you didn't find Pauly Shore feminine.
No, he was like a hippie. He was just a hippie. He didn't act feminine to me. He just like a hippie, like a pothead hippie.
I found him feminine for sure.
You didn't find Pauly Shore feminine.
No, man, I just found him dorky or hippie. Like in the army now, he was kind of dorky.
Come on, buddy, dude.
Right, that's the druggy California persona.
I know a lot of
druggy
feminine people from California. I've sold to some of them. I don't know one Pauly Shore type person.
Feminine be like Adam, what's
Levine?
No, Lambert or something.
You think Adam Lambert is feminine and Pauly Shore isn't?
Yeah.
I agree Pauly Shore's feminine. I'm with you. 100%.
Hey, listen, if we ever do another interview, me and you, we got to come back. It got to be a great interview. Man, you guys, I got some questions for you guys. All right.
I'd like to hang out with you, man. We can do this anytime.
No, I'll be to Tennessee soon. Okay. BB Rexa, that's what I want to hang out with. What was your next burning question?
Next burning question. Have you seen the movie Dirty Dancing?
The one with John Travolta?
Patrick Swayze.
Patrick. When he was grinding in the air and stuff?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Have you seen the movie Roadhouse?
Yeah, I seen Roadhouse. Actually, I seen Roadhouse for the first time a few months ago.
The original Roadhouse?
Yes, the original, The Throat.
Patrick Swayze.
All right.
Yeah.
Who would you rather be? Johnny Castle from Dirty Dancing.
Patrick Swayze from Roadhouse.
Dalton from Roadhouse?
It's not even close.
No, my man.
The man had enough swagger to rip throats, pull into a town, and convince a fine woman to have sex in a treehouse. As a grown man, who would not want to be this man? He brought her to a treehouse where he was renting on top of a barn, and she still gave it to him. He is the God, Jesus, the Holy Spirit Roadhouse. It ain't even close.
So listen,
that's what I'm saying.
Hold up. I want to say this because this is big, Travis. This is huge. After hearing that explanation, it's like you hearing Markram's explanation for Johnny Castle. That is an epiphany with the whole treehouse thing. You know what? I might be wrong. I've always said Johnny Castle, Josh. That's who I've stuck by since day one in 2015 when we started this show. And I've always stuck by it. But that answer you just gave is the first one that's made me think different.
Did you even compare?
Yeah, man. I've always picked Johnny Castle because Johnny Castle was a ladies' man, and he really did care about his fellow man. He was always trying to help somebody. That was his character. He wanted to help other people. And I think, women wanted to pay him for dancing lessons, and like he got it all ways he wanted it, plus got money. So yeah, I mean, I thought he was living the dream. But now
No.
that you've explained what you've explained, I might need to switch my answer to Dalton. My bad.
The man held a vocal cord. The man was a ventriloquist by a pond for 9 seconds. The man had somebody's voice. Like, remember the movie The Little Mermaid?
Oh, yeah.
That's what he was doing. He was Ursula on land. Give me your throat until you kiss the girl. I already did. He was having sex on top of where Keebler elves live. They at the bottom of the tree baking cookies. He up there eating the cookie. Come on, man.
Making that eat fudge. That's what I'm talking about, man.
Talking about magic middles.
For real.
Dang,
the man would have hit Tinkerbell. Come on, man.
That was good, man. You've made my whole night.
That's fantastic, Josh. Great answer, sir.
Thank you.
Man, you know what? You're so good. I'm sorry. I'm white.
You don't know anybody on Cracker Barrel, right?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right, cool. All right, just make
I don't even eat at Cracker Barrel.
No, absolutely not. It's trash. So Josh, tell the folks out here where they can find you and all your content, please, sir.
So it's the comedian Josh Prey. You can follow me on every single social platform at Josh Prey. I kept everything simple for you, except TikTok. On TikTok, I'm Josh Prey 239 or Josh Prey TikTok. But everywhere else, I'm Josh Prey. If you want to keep up with my tour dates, that's joshpraylive.com. I also post all my stuff on Facebook and X and everywhere. And just tap in with me. I like to respond to messages if I can, if I see them. I'm a real person. I don't think I'm bigger than nobody. I love the fact that I can communicate with those who consume my content. And if you got a video you like for me to do, please message me. Tell me the video you want me to make. And I love creating content for my fans directly, because without you guys, there is no me.
See, that's what's up. For real, man. Like, shout out to you.
Absolutely.
I love the people out there that really will keep contact with their fans. Like when I started talking to Jed Harrelson, and he answered my messages, and without that, you know what I'm saying, he wouldn't have came to Common John. And
right.
I don't know, man. I just really appreciate that about people in your position. So thank you for doing that.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, man. We appreciate you taking time out of your evening, hanging out with us, man. It means a lot. Like I said, I've been following you for a pretty good while.
Y'all had a dope person to hit me up. Megan, shouts out to Megan. She's super cool. She dope. She was fine on social media, and I was like, who this fine lady inboxing me, trying to get my phone number and stuff? Wait, if I do this interview, then I can probably check out the Cheesecake Factory. So it turned out it was two hairy white men that wanted to interview me. So she got me. Shouts out to you, Megan. You still owe me Cheesecake Factory. Nah, y'all had somebody dope to message me, and I'm glad she messaged me. This was a real dope, laid-back interview. Super easy. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Josh, listen, if she hits you up talking about taking you to Cheesecake Factory, I'm warning you ahead of time. Travis will be there. You might not know he's there, but he'll be there.
Will Travis have a gun to the back of my head?
No. He probably have a pen asking for an autograph.
He ain't even got to ask. My signature is yours, good sir.
Well, Josh, man, we've enjoyed the crap out of this, man. Once again, thank you so much. And yes, definitely thank Megan for reaching out.
For sure.
She's unstoppable. Megan's unstoppable.
She is
fantastic. Dope. Super professional, super nice. I'm glad we got it done. And I look forward to coming back up when I'm in Tennessee soon.
Yeah, we'll definitely be paying attention. When you get up here, we'll holler at you, especially if you go to another game up there in Knoxville. Tooth, he introduced me. He's friends with more of the former players up there in Knoxville. Billy Ratliff, Al Wilson.
Hey, my daughter's involved too, man. She's currently in school there.
I got an 18-year-old son who actually signs on Thursday. He's going to be an Air Force Falcon.
Congratulations, Joe.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. It was a bittersweet moment. I had my father picked, like, son, go here. why don't you go there? Go somewhere a little bit closer to home. But he finally dropped his nuts and was like, nah, I'm going to Colorado where you can't breathe, and I'm going to play football for Air Force. So, yeah, so as a parent, it's a beautiful thing. So congratulations to you, because I'm about to enjoy that feeling.
Yeah, man. Congratulations to you. That's awesome.
That's awesome. Continued
so
success. We're going to keep following you. Tell everybody we can about you. This thing will drop Saturday night. We'll probably take this video and put it on our socials on Thursday night, because that's usually when we go live.
Listen, and if you drop it on your socials, please upload it natively. Do not do the links. Social media does not like links to other platforms. So if you put it on Facebook, upload how much ever you want on Facebook, so I can share it directly to my supporters, and I can show it directly to my community on YouTube. I got a couple 100,000 followers on YouTube as well. So let's get this up. Let's get some numbers behind it, and let's push it.
All right, man. I appreciate it, dude. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Josh.
For sure. Megan, you dope. It's your boy Josh Spray Company, Mr. Bite the Apple, carry on. I see carrots. Hope you do too. Biggest pickle on the burger. Don't bite me, because I might bite you. Later.
Oh, that was awesome. Biggest pickle on the burger.
Man, that was great. Fantastic. It was, I knew it was going to be funny.
He's hilarious.
But that was a different level. And that, seeing that and hearing that, really, I think
he pegged me instantly.
He
had me.
We didn't even tell him nothing about you.
I mean, dang.
Now, I knew it was gonna be funny, and I tell people, and people tell us all the time, "You guys are so funny. You're so funny." And then you have this guy like Joshua, and you're like, "Man,
I'm not funny.
No,
I'm not funny.
No, not
He's funny.